All right, so in this segment, we're going to teach you how to get up from the ground once you've been knocked down. All right, and it's in a fight situation. So Ashley's going to help us demonstrate this. Ashley, go ahead, get onto the ground. So as you remember in the earlier segment, when we talked about when you get knocked down to the ground, how to block. Immediately upon getting there, she's going to pop up onto her shoulder, put herself in a defensive position. Now, Ashley needs to stand up from here. The common way people tend to stand up is the incorrect way to stand up in a situation like this. If Ashley, without any training, just tries to stand up, she's in a bad position because I'm directly over her, right? She hasn't created any space, and she hasn't created a situation where she could come up and defend herself at the same time. So for that, what we're going to do is Ashley is, right now she's in this defensive position. She's going to take her top foot, she's going to place her heel as close to her butt as possible. She's going to extend the bottom leg out. As a side note, this bottom leg coming out can act as a way to get the defender, the attacker off of you. Now, at this point, she's going to take her bottom arm, she's just going to extend it, elevating herself. Now she's going to apply pressure to her hand and her foot, raising her hip off the ground. From here, you should be able to see her swing. You see the distance of the ground and her hip. She's able to swing her hip right through. Right, she's going to swing all the way through. Bring her leg there, she's going to stand up. All right, one more time. So again, Ashley is down on the elbow, on the hip. She needs to stand up. She places her top foot down on the ground, heel as close to the butt as possible. She's going to extend the leg that's closest to the ground straight out. She's going to extend the arm so she's able to lift herself. She's going to elevate herself, allowing the room between her hip and the ground. She's now going to swing her leg through and stand up. Notice that her hands are up protecting her head the whole time. One more time. She rolls onto her side. The top foot heel goes to the ground. Bottom foot extends out. Bottom hand extends up. She has elevated her hip from the ground. She now slides the leg out. Stop right there. Look at the distance that she has created between us and her standing up. This gives her a decisive defensive advantage. All right, now we're going to demonstrate this movement at full speed. Ashley. Beautiful. One more time. Excellent. Great. All right, now we're going to do this in the drill, a two-person drill. Ryan, Ashley down, please. So the drill that we use to help reinforce this movement is Ryan's the attacker, and he's going to stand directly at her foot. All right? What's going to happen is Ryan's going to take 3 steps back. On the 3rd step, he's going to then charge forward. At that 3rd step is when Ashley has to now sweep up, stand up, and defend herself. Ready? Let's do this slowly so everybody can understand what's happening here. All right, so Ryan, back up 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Now go. Ashley, sweep and step. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do this a little faster now. I'm going to get out the way so everybody can focus on the movement. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. Good, one more time. A little bit faster. Go. All right. She got a little faster on that one. That's fine. Thank you. All right, so let's talk about some common mistakes that happen with this, so because you'll experience it yourself. Ashley, go down. People tend to get confused with, on your side. People tend to get confused about how they move their feet. Just remember, leg on top, heel down, flat to the ground as close as you can. Extend your bottom leg, extend your arm, sweep up. All right, great. That's what you want. A second mistake people tend to make is, instead of being this wide, bring your foot here, they try to bring their feet together. You would never be able to stand up, because if Ryan is charging, as she brings her feet together like this, only thing she's going to do is stumble and fall back down to the ground. Right? By having her leg wide, even if she was unable to create space and Ryan was to land on her, she has the ability to support his weight with her legs being wide. If her legs are too close together, bring them closer, she's gonna fall. But if her legs are wide, she has the ability to support his weight. Okay? The next mistake people make, one more time, is she goes to stand up, and instead of letting the foot go back there, the foot actually stays over here, so they're actually across. All right, bring your foot here. I know it sounds impossible, but I've seen it in practice. You're never gonna stand up from here because you're gonna trip your own self. So remember, the proper technique is this leg to go all the way back as far as possible. This creates a nice base and she can stand up from here. All right, thank you guys. And that will conclude getting up from the ground.